Priyanka Chopra Jonas is an Indian actress and producer. The winner of the Miss World 2000 pageant, Chopra is one of India's highest paid actresses and has received numerous accolades, including 2 National Film Award and 5 Filmfare Awards. In 2016, the Government of India honoured her with the Padma Shri, and Time named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world, and in the next 2 years, Forbes listed her among the world's 100 most powerful women. Chopra initially aspired to study aeronautical engineering but accepted offers to join the Indian film industry, opportunities that arose as a result of her pageant wins. Her acting debut came in the Tamil film Thamizhan, followed by her first Bollywood feature in the hero, love story of a spy. She played the leading lady in the box office hits Andaz and Mulyashadi Karagi and had her breakout role in the 2004 romantic thriller Atras. Chopra established herself with starring roles in the top-grossing productions Karish and Dawn, and reprised her role in their sequels. For playing a troubled model in the drama Fashion, Chopra won a National Film Award and a Filmfare Award for Best Actress. Chopra gained further praise for portraying a range of characters in the films Kamini, Seven Kun Maaf, Barfi, Mary Kom, and Bajirao Mastani. From 2015 to 2018, Chopra starred as Alex Parrish in the ABC thriller series Quantico, becoming the first South Asian to headline an American network drama series. Founding the production company Purple Pebble Pictures in 2015, she produced several films under it, including the Marathi film Ventilator and the Hindi biopic The Sky is Pink. Chopra has acted in Hollywood films, such as Baywatch, Isn't It Romantic?, The White Tiger, and The Matrix Resurrections. She ventured into music by releasing 3 singles and into writing with her memoir Unfinished, which reached the New York Times bestseller list. Her other ventures include tech investments, a haircare brand, a restaurant, and a homeware line. Chopra promotes social causes such as environment and women's rights and is vocal about gender equality, the gender pay gap, and feminism. She has worked with UNICEF since 2006 and was appointed as the National and Global UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador for Child Rights in 2010 and 2016, respectively. Her namesake Foundation for Health and Education works towards providing support to underprivileged Indian children. Despite maintaining privacy, Chopra's off-screen life, including her marriage to American singer and actor Nick Jonas, is the subject of substantial media coverage. The couple have 1 daughter. Early life. Chopra was born on July 18, 1982 in Jamshedpur, Bihar, to Ashok and Madhud Chopra, both physicians in the Indian Army. Her father was a Punjabi Hindu from Ambala. Her mother, Madhud Chopra from Jharkhand, is the eldest daughter of Dr. Manohar Kishan Akhuri, a former Congress veteran, and Madhud Jyotsna Akhuri, a former member of Bihar Legislative Assembly. Chopra's maternal grandmother, Mrs. Akhuri, was a Malayala Jacobite Syrian Christian originally named Mary John, belonging to the Kavalapura family of Kumarakom, Kottayam district, Kerala. Chopra has a brother, Siddharth, who is 7 years her junior. Bollywood actresses Pariniti Chopra, Meera Chopra, and Manara Chopra are cousins. Due to Chopra's parents' professions as military physicians, the family was posted in a number of places in India, including Delhi, Chandigarh, Ambala, Ladakh, Lucknow, Bareilly, and Pune. Among the schools she attended were La Martiniere Girls' School in Lucknow and St. Maria Goretti College in Bareilly. In an interview published in Daily News and Analysis, Chopra said that she did not mind travelling regularly and changing schools. She welcomed it as a new experience and a way to discover India's multicultural society. Among the many places that she lived, Chopra has fond memories as a child of playing in the valleys of Leh, in the cold northwestern Indian desert region of Ladakh. She had said, "I think I was in class 4 when I was in Leh. My brother was just born. My dad was in the army and was posted there. I stayed in Leh for a year, and my memories of that place are tremendous. We were all army kids there. We weren't living in houses, we were in bunkers in the valley, and there was a stupa right on top of a hill which used to overlook our valley. We used to race up to the top of the stupa. She now considers Bareilly her hometown, and maintains strong connections there. At 13, Chopra moved to the United States to study, living with her aunt, and attending schools in Newton, Massachusetts, and Cedar Rapids, Iowa, after a stop in Queens, New York, as her aunt's family also moved frequently. While in Massachusetts, she participated in several theater productions, and studied Western classical music, and choral singing. During her teenage years in the United States, Chopra sometimes faced racial issues and was bullied for being Indian by an African American classmate. She has said, "I was a gawky kid, had low self-esteem, came from a modest middle-class background, had white marks on my legs. But I was damn hard-working. Today, my legs sell 12 brands." After 3 years, Chopra returned to India, finishing the senior year of her high school education at the Army Public School in Bareilly. During this period, Chopra won the local May Queen beauty pageant, after which she was pursued by admirers. Her family equipped their home with bars for her protection. Her mother entered her in the Femina Miss India contest of 2000, she finished second, winning the Femina Miss India World title. Chopra next won the Miss World pageant, where she was crowned Miss World 2000 and Miss World Continental Queen of Beauty Asia and Oceania at the Millennium Dome in London on November 30, 2000. Chopra was the 5th Indian contestant to win Miss World, and the 4th to do so within 7 years. She had enrolled in college, but left after winning the Miss World pageant. Chopra said that the Miss India and Miss World titles brought her recognition, and she began receiving offers for film roles. Acting career. Career beginnings and breakthrough. After winning Miss India World, Chopra was cast as the female lead in Abbas Mistan's romantic thriller Humraz, in which she was to make her film debut. However, this fell through for various reasons. She stated the production conflicted with her schedule, while the producers said they recast because Chopra took on various other commitments. Her screen debut occurred in the 2002 Tamil film Thammi Jaan as the love interest of the protagonist, played by Vijay. A review published in The Hindu was appreciative of the film for its wit and dialogue, however it felt that Chopra's role was limited from an acting viewpoint. In 2003, Chopra made her Bollywood film debut as the second female lead opposite Sunny Deol and Preeti Zinta in Anil Sharma's The Hero, Love Story of a Spy. Set against the backdrop of the Indian Army in Kashmir, the film tells the story of an RAW agent's fight against terrorism. The Hero emerged as one of the highest-grossing Bollywood films that year, but received mixed reviews from critics. Derek Ellie from Variety said that Meghalooker Chopra makes a solid screen debut. Later that year she appeared in Raj Kanwar's box office success Andes with Akshay Kumar, sharing the female lead with debutante Lara Dutta. Chopra played a vivacious young woman who falls in love with Kumar's character. The Hindustan Times noted the glamour that she brought to the role. Kunal Shah of Sifi praised her performance and stated she had all the qualities to be a star. Her performance earned her the Filmfare Award for Best Female Debut and a Best Supporting Actress nomination. Chopra's first 3 releases in 2004 Plan, Kismat, and Asamhav performed poorly at the box office. Chopra was typically cast during this earlier period as a glamour quotient, in roles that were considered forgettable by film critic Joginder Tujja. Later that year she starred with Salman Khan and Akshay Kumar in David Dhawan's romantic comedy Mulyashadi Karagi, which opened to commercial success and emerged the 3rd highest grossing film of the year in India. In late 2004, she starred opposite Kumar and Kareena Kapoor in Abbas Mistan's romantic thriller Aitraz. Chopra considers her first role as an antagonist, portraying Sonia Roy, an ambitious woman who accuses her employee of sexual harassment, as the biggest learning experience of her career. The film was a critical and commercial success, and Chopra's performance received critical acclaim. The Hindustan Times cited it as the film that changed her career significantly. A reviewer writing for the BBC said, "Aitras is Chopra's film. As the deliciously wicked, gold-digging, scheming seductress, she chews up every scene she is in with her magnetic screen presence." She won a Filmfare Award for Best Performance in a Negative Role, becoming the second and final actress to win the award after Kajol. Chopra also received a nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actress, and the Producers Guild Film Award for Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Rise to prominence. In 2005, Chopra appeared in 6 films. Her first 2 releases, the action thrillers Blackmail and Karam, were critically and commercially unsuccessful. Shilpa Bharatanair of Rediff.com considered Blackmail to be a very predictable film and believed that her role as a police commissioner's wife was very limited from an acting point of view. Her performance in Karam was better received. Subhash Kajar wrote that Chopra, with her poised interpretation of high drama, flies high, creating a character whose vulnerability and beauty are endorsed by both the inner and outer worlds created for her character. Later that year, Chopra played the wife of Akshay Kumar in Vipul Amrutlal Shah's family drama Waked, The Race Against Time, the story of a small businessman who, hiding his illness, wants to teach his irresponsible son some lessons before he dies. During production, Chopra revisited Let, a favorite childhood haunt, for the shooting of the song Subah Hogi. She suffered an accident during the filming for the song Do Me a Favor Let's Play Holi when she electrocuted herself, spending a day recovering in hospital. The film was well received by critics, and was a commercial success. She next starred opposite Arjun Rampal in the romantic mystery thriller Yakin, portraying the role of a possessive lover. Critical reaction towards the film was mixed, but her performance received praise. Tarun Adarsh wrote that Chopra is bound to win laurels yet again. The actor is emerging as one of the finest talents in these fast-changing times. Her next release was Sunil Darshan's romance Barsa, CO starring Bobby Deol and Bipasha Basu. The film was a critical and commercial failure in India, but fared better in the overseas market. Chopra's performance received mixed reviews, with Bollywood Hungama describing it as mechanical. However, Rediff.com considered Chopra to be an epitome of calm intelligence, who underplayed her role to perfection. Later that year, Rohan Sippy cast her alongside Abhishek Bachchan, Raich Deshmukh, and Nana Patekar in the comedy Bluff Master. Chopra played independent working woman Simran Saxena, Bachchan's love interest. The film proved to be a box office success. After starting 2006 with special appearances in 3 films, Chopra starred in Rakesh Roshan's superhero film Krish. CO starring with Hrithik Roshan, Ray Kar, and Nasiruddin Shah, Chopra played a young television journalist who schemes to take advantage of an innocent young man with remarkable physical abilities, but eventually falls in love with him. The film was the second highest grossing film of the year in India and grossed over 1.17 billion worldwide, attaining a blockbuster status. Her next film was Dharmesh Darshan's romantic comedy Aap Ki Khatir, CO starring Akshay Khanna, Amisha Patel, and Dino Moria. Neither the film nor Chopra's performance were well received. Sukanya Verma of Rediff.com stated that Chopra's portrayal of Anu was erratically sketched and that her character was never consistent, first flaky, then cool, and later, sensitive. Chopra's final release of 2006 was Farhan Akhtar's action thriller Dawn, with Shah Rukh Khan. Chopra portrayed Roma, who joins the underworld to avenge Dawn for killing her brother. Chopra received martial arts training for her role in the movie, and performed her own stunts. The film was declared a box office success in India and overseas, with revenues of $1.05 billion. Raja Sen of Rediff.com found Chopra to be film's big surprise. He believed that Chopra convincingly portrayed Roma, looking every bit the competent woman of action, and wrote, "This is an actress willing to push herself, and has definite potential for screen magic. Not to mention a great smile." Setbacks and resurgence. In 2007, Chopra had two leading roles. Her first film was Nikhil Advani's Salami-Ishq, a tribute to love, a romantic comedy drama in 6 chapters with an ensemble cast. She was featured opposite Salman Khan in the first chapter as Kamini, an item girl and aspiring actress who tries to land the lead role in a Karan Johar film with a publicity gimmick. Film critic Sukanya Verma praised her flair for comedy, especially her impressions of Meena Kumari, Nargis, and Madhubala. Both Salami-Ishq, a tribute to love, and her next film, Big Brother, proved unsuccessful at the domestic box office. In 2008, Chopra starred opposite Harman Baja in his father's love story 2050. Chopra played a double role, so she colored her hair twice, once red to portray the girl from the future and then black for the girl of the past. Her performance was poorly received. Rajiv Masand was unimpressed with Chopra's chemistry with her co-star, remarking that her character fails to inspire either affection or sympathy. She next appeared in the comedy God Tussi Great Ho, portraying a TV anchor opposite Salman Khan, Sohail Khan, and Amitabh Bachchan. Chopra next starred as a kindergarten teacher in Chamko opposite Bobby Deol and Irfan Khan, and played the role of Sonia in Goldie Bell's fantasy superhero film Drona opposite Abhishek Bachchan and Jaya Bachchan. Drona, widely criticized for its extensive use of special effects, marked Chopra's 6th film in succession, which had failed at both the box office and critically, although Sukanya Verma of Rediff.com stated that Chopra displayed convincing action heroine skills. Critics generally perceived at this time that her career was over. The string of poorly received films ended when Chopra starred in Madhur Bhandarkar's Fashion, a drama about the Indian fashion industry which followed the lives and careers of several fashion models. She portrayed the ambitious supermodel Meghna Mathur, a role which she initially thought was out of her depth, but after 6 months' consideration she accepted the role, inspired by Bhandarkar's confidence in her. For the role, Chopra had to gain 6 kilograms and steadily shed the weight during the production as the character progressed in the film. Both the film and her performance received critical acclaim, proving to be a major turning point in her career. Rajiv Masand felt that she turns in a respectable performance, one that will inevitably go down as her best. For her performance, she won several awards, including the National Film Award for Best Actress, the Filmfare Award for Best Actress, the IIFA Award for Best Actress, the Screen Award for Best Actress, and the Producers Guild Film Award for Best Actress in a Leading Role. With a worldwide revenue of $600 million, Fashion emerged as a commercial success, and was listed by Subhash K. Jha as one of the best films of the decade with women protagonists. It was noted for being commercially successful despite being a women-centric film with no male lead. Chopra said in 2012, "I think actually Fashion kick-started the process of female-dominated films. Today you have so many other films which have done well with female leads." Chopra's final film of the year was Tarun Mansukhani's romantic comedy Dostana, with Abhishek Bachchan and John Abraham. Set in Miami, the film tells the story of a friendship between her character and 2 men who pretend to be gay to share an apartment with her. Chopra played a stylish young fashion magazine editor Neha Melwani, who is trying to deal with professional pressures in her life. Produced by Dharma Productions, the film was a financial success with worldwide revenues of over $860 million. Chopra's performance and look in the film were praised. For her performances in both Fashion and Dostana, she jointly won the Stardust Award for Actor of the Year Female. Experiment with unconventional roles. In 2009, Chopra played a feisty Marathi woman named Sweetie in Vishal Bardwa's caper thriller Kamini, about twin brothers and the journey in their life linked with the underworld. The film received critical acclaim and became successful at the box office with the worldwide gross earnings of $710 million. Nikat Kazmi of the Times of India thought that Chopra's role completely reinvented her, and Rajiv Masand wrote, "Springing a delightful surprise in a smaller part is, who sprinkles her lines with a smattering of fluent Marathi and emerges one of the film's most lovable characters." Raja Sen of Rediff.com named Chopra's performance as the best by an actress that year. Her role earned her several awards and nominations, including a second consecutive Producers Guild Film Award for Best Actress in a Leading Role after Fashion and Best Actress nominations at the Filmfare, Screen, and IIFA Awards. Chopra subsequently appeared in Ashutosh Gowarikkar's romantic comedy What's Your Rashi, based on the novel Kimball Ravenswood by Madhur Rai. The film depicts the story of a US-based Gujarati NRI in search of his soulmate among 12 girls associated with the 12 zodiac signs. She received a nomination for the Screen Award for Best Actress for her performance in the film. She was considered for inclusion in the Guinness World Records book for being the first film actress to portray 12 distinct characters in one film. Chopra's heavy workload filming for several productions, traveling for endorsements and performing at live shows took its toll. She fainted during filming, and was admitted to hospital. In 2010, Chopra starred with Uday Chopra in Jugal Hansraj's romantic comedy PR Impossible. As Alicia, a popular college girl who falls in love with a socially inept man. Later that year, she starred with Ranbir Kapoor in Siddharth Anand's romantic comedy drama Anjana Anjani. Set in New York and Las Vegas, the film follows the story of two suicidal strangers who fall in love with each other. The film received mixed to positive reviews from critics and was a commercial success at the box office. She starred as a femme fatale in her first film of 2011, Vishal Bardwa's black comedy Seven Kun Maaf. Based on the short story Susanna's Seven Husbands by Ruskin Bond, Seven Kun Maaf centers on Chopra's Susanna Annamarie Johannes, an Anglo-Indian woman who murders her husbands in an unending quest for love. The film and her performance received acclaim from critics. Nikat Kazmi labeled the film a milestone in Chopra's career graph, complimenting her exquisite command over a complex character that is definitely a first in Indian cinema. Rachel Saltz of New York Times felt that Susanna was more conceit than a character and that Chopra, though charming as always, can't make her cohere. Chopra's performance earned her the Filmfare Award for Best Actress and a nomination for the Filmfare Award, IIFA Award, Producers Guild Film Award, and Screen Award for Best Actress. Chopra's final release of the year saw her reprising her role as Roma in the second installment of the Dawn franchise, Dawn 2. Although the film received mixed reviews, Chopra's performance earned positive feedback from critics. According to the Express Tribune, Chopra seems to be the perfect choice for an action heroine. As you watch her effortlessly beat up some thugs in the movie, you come to the realization that she may be the first proper female action hero in Bollywood. Dawn 2 was a major success in India and overseas, earning over $2.06 billion worldwide. Further success. Chopra's first film of 2012 was Karan Malhotra's action drama Agnipathy, in which she starred with Hrithik Roshan, Sanjay Dutt, and Rishi Kapoor. Produced by Karan Johar, the film is a remake of his father's 1990 production of the same name. In one of several accidents to happen during production, Chopra's lehenga caught fire while filming a sequence for an elaborate Ganpati festival song. She featured as Kali Gauti, Roshan's loquacious love interest in the film. Mayank Shekhar noted how much Chopra stood out in the male-dominated film. Agnipathy broke Bollywood's highest opening day earnings record, and had a worldwide gross of $1.93 billion. Chopra next co-starred with Shahid Kapoor in Kunal Kohli's romance, Teri Meri Kahani. The film relates the stories of three unconnected couples, born in different eras. Anurag Basu's Barfi, with Ranbir Kapoor and Ileana D'Cruz, was her final appearance of 2012. Set in the 1970s, the film tells the story of three people, two of whom are physically disabled. Chopra played Yahilmil Chatterjee, an autistic woman who falls in love with a deaf, mute man. Director Ritu Parnogosh considered it a very brave role to accept given how demanding it is for an actor to convincingly portray a woman with autism. To prepare for the role, Chopra visited several mental institutions and spent time with autistic people. The film received critical acclaim and was a major commercial success, earning $1.75 billion worldwide. Rakit Gupta of Filmfare found Chopra to be the film's surprise package and found her performance to be the best representation of on Indian celluloid. Pratham D. Gupta of The Telegraph highly praised Kapoor and Chopra, although he found her to be a tad showy in her part. Chopra received Best Actress nominations at the Filmfare, Screen, IIFA, and Producers Guild Film Awards. The film was chosen as India's entry for the 85th Academy Awards. Agnipathy and Barfi. Ranked among the highest-grossing Bollywood films to that point. In 2013, she lent her voice to the character of Ishani, the reigning Pan-Asian champion from India and the love interest of the main protagonist in the Disney Toon Studios film Planes, a spin-off of Pixar's Cars franchise. Chopra, a fan of Disney films, had fun voicing the character, saying, "The closest I could come to being a Disney princess, I think, was Ishani." The film was a commercial success, grossing approximately $240 million worldwide. She played an NRI girl in the Apoorva Lakia's bilingual action drama Zanjeer, a remake of the 1973 Hindi film of the same name, which met with poor reactions from critics and was unsuccessful at the box office. Chopra next reprised her role of Priya in Rakesh Roshan's Karish 3, a sequel to the 2006 superhero film Karish with Hrithik Roshan, Vivek Oberoi, and Kangana Ranaut. Critics felt that Chopra had very little to do in the film. Saibal Chatterjee of NDTV writing that she is saddled with a sketchily written role and is reduced to the status of a hanger-on waiting for things to unfold. The feature became a box office success, earning over $3 billion worldwide, to become Chopra's biggest commercial success to that point and her fourth major hit in 2 years. She danced to contemporary mutra in the song Ram Chahi Leela for Sanjay Leela Bansali's Kalyan Ki Ras Leela Ram Leela. In 2014, Chopra played the lead female role in Yash Raj Films' romantic action drama Gunda-e, directed by Ali Abbas Zafar, alongside Ranveer Singh, Arjun Kapoor, and Irfan Khan. She portrayed Nandita, a cabaret dancer in Calcutta. Set in the 1970s, the film tells the story of two best friends who fall in love with Nandita. Gunda-e proved to be a box office success, grossing over $1 billion worldwide. Chopra next starred as the title character in Mary Kom, a biographical film of the 5-time world boxing champion and Olympic bronze medalist Mary Kom. To prepare for the role, she spent time with Kom and received 4 months of boxing training. The film premiered at the 2014 Toronto International Film Festival, received positive reviews from critics, and her performance received critical acclaim. Sutish Kamath from The Hindu criticized the film's screenplay but praised Chopra's knockout performance, writing, "The spirited actress rises above the material and makes us invest in her and does full justice to the spirit of the boxer." The Indo-Asian news service Review noted the actress for expressing every shade of the character with a pitch-perfect bravado. Mary Kom emerged as a commercial success, with revenues of $1.04 billion at the box office. She won the Screen Award for Best Actress, the Producers Guild Film Award for Best Actress in a Leading Role, and received another nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Actress. Expansion into American film and television. In 2015, Chopra starred in Zoya Akhtar's Dil Dadandu, an ensemble comedy drama alongside Anil Kapoor, Shefali Shah, Ranveer Singh, Anushka Sharma, and Farhan Akhtar. The film tells the story of a dysfunctional Punjabi family, who invite their family and friends on a cruise trip to celebrate the parents' 30th wedding anniversary. She portrayed the role of Aisha Mehra, a successful entrepreneur and the eldest child. Pratham D. Gupta from The Telegraph wrote of Chopra, "From the proper body language to the measured speech shows the kind of depth she is able to bring to her lines and characters these days." Conversely, Shubhra Gupta of the Indian Express commented that it was time for her to being a little messy, all these not a hair out place roles are making her constrained. The cast of Dil Dadandu won the Screen Award for Best Ensemble Cast, and Chopra was nominated for a Screen Award, IIFA Award, and Producers Guild Film Award for Best Actress. In 2016, she dubbed for Kaa, a female python in the ODT film The Jungle Book. Chopra signed a talent-holding deal with ABC Studios and was later cast in the American thriller series Quantico as the character Alex Parrish. The series premiered on September 27, 2015 on ABC, making Chopra the first South Asian to headline an American network drama series. The series received positive reviews from television critics and Chopra was praised for her performance. Rob Lohman of the Los Angeles Daily News applauded her dynamic screen presence, and James Poniwozik of the New York Times named Chopra as the strongest human asset of the show, and added that she is immediately charismatic and commanding. She received the People's Choice Award for Favorite Actress in a new TV series for her role in Quantico, becoming the first South Asian actress to win a People's Choice Award. The following year, Chopra won a second People's Choice Award for Favorite Dramatic TV Actress. Quantico was cancelled after 3 seasons in 2018. Chopra next portrayed Kashive, the first wife of the Maratha general Peshwa Bajirao I, in Sanjay Leela Bhansali's epic historical romantic drama Bajirao Mastani. The feature opened to highly positive reviews, and Chopra received widespread praise for her portrayal, which several reviewers regarded as her best performance to date. Rajiv Masand wrote the film benefits from a nice touch of playfulness and humor in Priyanka Chopra's Kashive. Chopra brings grace to the character, and practically steals the film. Film critic Raja Sen thought that Chopra, despite not being in the title role, owned the film, and wrote Chopra's terrific in the part, her intelligently expressive eyes speaking volumes and her no-nonsense Marathi rhythm bang on. A major commercial success, Bajirao Mastani grossed $3.5 billion at the box office, becoming one of the highest-grossing Indian films of all time. For her performance, she won the Filmfare Award, IIFA Award, and Screen Award for Best Supporting Actress, and received a nomination for the Producers Guild Film Award for Best Actress in a Leading Role. In 2016, Chopra starred as a police officer in Prakash Jha's social drama Jai Gong Ajal. Writing for The Hindu, Namrata Joshi thought that she looks off-color, disinterested, and uninvolved with the goings-on through most of the film. It did not perform well commercially. The following year, Chopra made her Hollywood live-action film debut by playing the antagonist Victoria Leeds in Seth Gordon's action comedy Baywatch opposite Dwayne Johnson and Zac Efron. The feature received unfavorable reviews. IGN declared Chopra as the highlight of the film, noting she outshines pretty much anyone she's in a scene with, and wrote Chopra's engaging and interesting and is the only character that speaks with any kind of distinctive cadence. Scott Mendelson of Forbes wrote Chopra has fun as the baddie, but she stays in the background until the end of the movie and really only gets one big scene at the end of the picture. Baywatch was not a commercial success in North America, but the film performed well in the overseas markets, grossing approximately $178 million at the worldwide box office. The 2018 Sundance Film Festival marked the release of Chopra's next American film, A Kid Like Jake, a drama about gender variance, starring Jim Parsons and Claire Danes. Amy Nicholson of Variety commended her charming presence but thought that her role added little value to the film. In early 2019, she had signed on to play the leading lady opposite Salman Khan in Bharat, but opted out days before filming her scenes. Nikhil Namit, a producer of the film, said that she quit due to her engagement to Nick Jonas and accused her of being a little unprofessional. In 2019, Chopra had another supporting part, as a yoga ambassador, in Todd Strauss Schoolson's comedy Isn't It Romantic, which starred Rebel Wilson. The film was well received by critics and grossed approximately $49 million at the North American box office. Dana Schwartz of Entertainment Weekly considered her to be perfectly cast, but Benjamin Lee of The Guardian thought that she was not quite interesting enough. She returned to Hindi cinema later in 2019 with Shonali Bose's biographical drama The Sky is Pink, in which she played mother to Ayesha Chaudhry, a teenager suffering from a terminal illness. She also produced the project, and connected with the story for its blend of humor and tragedy. Kate Erbland of IndieWire found her to be extraordinary as the film's driving force, a tough-talking mama bear, and Anna Vedekad took note of the simmering restraint in her performance. The film did not do well at the box office. She received another nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Actress. 2020 present. Chopra's only release of 2020 was the Netflix kids superhero film We Can Be Heroes, directed by Robert Rodriguez. She starred as Ms. Granada, the director of a superhero organization called Heroics. The feature received generally positive reviews, with critics noting its sophisticated themes with heart and zealous originality. Richard Roper from the Chicago Sun-Times praised the actress for livening up the proceedings as the straight-laced Ms. Granada, and Ian Freer of the Empire magazine felt that she did the kids' film acting to the hilt. Chopra's first film of 2021 was Ramin Bahrani's The White Tiger, an adaptation of Aravind Adiga's satirical novel of the same name. She portrayed the role of Pinky Madam alongside Adarsh Gaurav and Rajkumar Rao, and also executive produced this Netflix production. Critical reviews towards the film and her performance were positive. Writing for The Times, film critic Kevin Marr deemed Chopra's performance as impressive, and The Hollywood Reporter's David Rooney took note of the actress for bringing emotional depth to her role. The film received a Best Adapted Screenplay nomination at the 93rd Academy Awards. Later that year, she had a supporting role in the science fiction film The Matrix Resurrections. Chopra will next lead the romantic comedy Love Again opposite Sam Heughan and Celine Dion. She will star alongside Richard Madden in Amazon Prime Video's thriller series Citadel. As a producer, she signed multi-million-dollar First Look TV deal with Amazon Prime Video and also partners with Viacom CBS to back content by first-time BIPOC filmmakers and women directors. Music career. Chopra's main vocal influence was her father, who helped develop her interest in singing. She used her vocal talent early in her pageantry career. Her first recording, the song Ulatai Kilath in the Tamil film Thamijan, was made at the urging of her director and co-star, Vijay. She declined to sing playback for Tinka Tinka in her film Karam, preferring to concentrate on her acting career, but later sang the song live on the television program Sa Regie Ma Pa. Chopra recorded an unreleased song for Bluff Master. In August 2011, Universal Music Group signed Chopra to a worldwide recording agreement with Desi Hits. The deal indicated that her first studio album would be released by Interscope Records in North America and by Island Records elsewhere. In July 2012, Chopra became the first Bollywood star signed by Creative Artists Agency, an entertainment and sports agency based in Los Angeles. The album was produced by Redone. Her first single, In My City, debuted in the US on September 13, 2012 in a TV spot for the NFL Network's Thursday Night Football. A shortened version of the song was used to open each show of the season. In My City features rapper Will.I.am. According to Chopra, a CO writer, the song was inspired by her unsettled childhood and her journey from a small-town girl to a celebrity. The song received mixed reviews from critics, and was a commercial success in India. It sold more than 130,000 copies in its first week, topped the Hindi pop chart and was certified triple platinum. In the United States the single was unsuccessful, with 5,000 digital downloads in its first week according to Nielsen SoundScan, and did not receive radio play. In October 2012, the single won her the Best International Debut Award at the People's Choice Awards India. In December 2012, she received 3 nominations: Best Female Artist, Best Song, and Best Video at the World Music Awards. Chopra was also featured on Erase, an EDM song produced by the American DJ and producer duo The Chainsmokers. In July 2013, Chopra released her second single Exotic featuring American rapper Pitbull, along with its music video. Exotic debuted at number 16 on the Billboard Dance/Electronic Songs and number 11 on the Dance/Electronic Digital Songs chart on July 27, 2013 issue. The single also entered at number 74 on the Canadian Hot 100 chart. Exotic debuted at number 44 on the Billboard Hot Dance Club Songs chart and peaked at number 12. Her third single, a cover of Bonnie Raitt's I Can't Make You Love Me, was released in April 2014. The song peaked at number 28 on the Billboard Hot Dance/Electronic Songs chart. Chopra's first song as a playback singer in Bollywood was Kayoro, a lullaby from Mary Kom. In 2015, she sang the title song, a duet with Farhan Akhtar, for Dil Dhadkan Do. She recorded a promotional song for Ventilator, making her Marathi-language playback singing debut with Baba. In 2017, Chopra collaborated with the Australian DJ Will Sparks for Young and Free, an EDM song which she also wrote. Philanthropy. Chopra supports various causes through her foundation, the Priyanka Chopra Foundation for Health and Education, which works towards providing support to unprivileged children across the country in the areas of education and health. She donates 10% of her earnings to fund the foundation's operations, and pays for educational and medical expenses for 70 children in India, 50 among whom are girls. She often speaks out on women's issues, against female infanticide and feticide, and in support of education for girls. A believer in feminism, Chopra has always been vocal about women's rights, gender equality, and gender pay gap. In 2006, A Day with Chopra was auctioned on eBay. The proceeds were donated to an NGO, Nanhai Kali, which helps educate girls in India. She has made appearances in support of other charities, such as the 2005 Help Telethon concert to raise funds for the victims of the 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake. She has worked with UNICEF since 2006, recording public service announcements and participating in media panel discussions promoting children's rights and the education of girls, and also participated in celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Convention on the Rights of the Child. She was appointed as the National UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador for Child Rights on August 10, 2010. UNICEF representative Karan Hulshof said of the appointment, "She is equally passionate about her work on behalf of children and adolescents. We are proud of the work she has done with us so far on child rights, and we are thrilled about all what we will be doing together so that no child gets left behind." In 2009, she shot a documentary for the organization Alert India to increase understanding of leprosy. She modeled for designer Manish Malhotra and Shana NC's charity fashion show to raise funds for the Cancer Patients Aid Association NGO. In 2010, Chopra was one of several celebrities who created promotional messages for Pearls Wave Trust, which campaigns against violence and abuse of women and girls. Chopra also launched the Save the Girl Child campaign, which aims to change the attitudes of Indians towards girls. In 2012, Chopra spoke at the launch of Awakening Youth, an anti-addiction program. At a public event in 2019, an activist criticized Chopra for a tweet in which she hailed India's military forces while tensions amid Pakistan and India were escalating. The main line of argument was that she was warmongering and that was incompatible with her job as UN Peace Ambassador. Chopra's response at the event was that she is patriotic. She was also fast to silence the activist criticizing her. Pakistan asked for Chopra being sacked from her UN job, but UN supported Chopra's right to talk for herself. Chopra is a supporter of environmental charities and is brand ambassador for NDTV Green-a-thon, an initiative to support eco-friendliness and provide solar power to rural villages without electricity supplies. She appeared with children in an animated video to support the cause, and removed rubbish from the banks of the Yamuna River in Agra to increase awareness of environmental issues. During the third and fourth editions of Green-a-thon, she adopted up to 7 villages to provide with a regular supply of electricity. She adopted a tigress in 2011 and a lioness in 2012 at the Birsa Biological Park, paying for both animals' upkeep for a year. To promote organ donation, Chopra pledged to donate her own organs after death and was CO keynote speaker at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center's Bollywood-themed 20th anniversary celebration of its liver transplant program in 2012. She donated $5 million to Nanavati Hospital to build a cancer ward. The ward, which is named after her late father, was inaugurated by her in 2013. The same year, she provided voiceover in English and Hindi for the documentary film Girl Rising for the organization of the same name. She was invited as one of the speakers alongside Gordon Brown, Steve Wozniak, Bill Clinton, and Charlie Baker for the 50th anniversary of the World Leaders Conference at the Heinz Convention Center, Boston. She spoke about women empowerment through education, discussing inequality and the challenges of education for women, and received a standing ovation for her speech. Chopra also lent her voice to a music video of John Lennon's Imagine. The video, featuring her along with other singers, including Katy Perry, and the Black Eyed Peas, was created as part of a global campaign by UNICEF to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Convention on the Rights of the Child. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi selected Chopra as one of his 9 nominees called Navratna in 2014 for the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, a national cleanliness campaign by the Government of India. She lent her support to the campaign by working as a sanitation worker for a day, cleaning and rehabilitating a garbage-laden neighborhood in Mumbai, and urged people to maintain the cleanliness. In 2015, she voiced People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals life-size robotic elephant named Ellie, who visited schools across the United States and Europe to educate kids about elephants and captivity, and to urge people to boycott circuses. Chopra was appointed as the Global UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador in December 2016. In 2017, Variety honored her with the Power of Women Award for her philanthropic work with UNICEF, and she received the Mother Teresa Memorial Award for Social Justice for her contribution towards social causes. 2 years later, Chopra was awarded the Danny K. Humanitarian Award by UNICEF for her philanthropic work and dedication towards the welfare of the society at the UNICEF Snowflake Ball 2019. In December 2019, Chopra teamed up with the United Nations Children's Fund and the Crocs Company to donate 50,000 pairs of shoes to deserving school children in the Central American country, Belize. In late April 2021, due to the COVID-19 pandemic in India, Chopra along with husband Nick opened a fundraiser along with NGO Give India to get donations for oxygen supply, COVID-19 care centers, testing, and vaccination efforts. The fundraiser had achieved $400,000 in the first few days. Chopra's brother-in-law Kevin Jonas also urged his followers to help donate to the fundraiser. By May 13, 2021, the fundraiser had achieved the $1 million landmark and put its newer target at $3 million for COVID-19 relief. Other work: film production and entrepreneurship. Chopra set up her production company Purple Pebble Pictures with an aim to produce small-budget films and introduce and promote new talent in the Indian film industry, particularly regional Indian films. Her first Marathi film, the 2016 comedy drama Ventilator, was a box office success and went on to win 3 awards at the 64th National Film Awards. She went on to produce several Indian regional language films, including Pahuna, The Little Visitors and Paani, which won the National Film Award for Best Film on Environment Conservation/Preservation at the 66th National Film Awards. Chopra started investing in tech companies in 2018 by investing in a coding education startup called Halberton School and the dating and social media app Bumble. The Bumble app was launched in India with the help of Chopra in October 2018. In 2021, it was reported that she had invested in the US-based rental marketplace Apartment List. At the Startup India Param event 2021, Chopra said that ideas are the currency of the present and that she was looking forward to further invest in a mix of beauty and tech startups. The same month, she launched a haircare line called Animali Haircare, which became available exclusively in Target stores in the United States on February 1, 2021 and was planned to be available internationally later that year. In March 2021, Chopra opened her new restaurant Sana in Manhattan, featuring haute couture Indian cuisine, television presenting and stage performances. In 2007, Chopra was on the judges' panel of the Miss India pageant. She stated, "Miss India will always remain special. That's where it all started for me. And maybe that's where it would have ended if I hadn't won the crown." She also served as a judge at Miss World 2009. She visited Jawan troops in Tenga, in eastern India, for a special episode of the NDTV show Jai Jawan celebrating the 60th anniversary of India's independence. In 2010, she hosted the 3rd season of the reality show Fear Factor, Katran Ke Khiladi on the Colors channel, taking over from previous host Akshay Kumar. According to contestants, in hosting the series, Chopra had transformed into quite a whip-wielding dictator, relentlessly pushing the contestants to work. She performed most of her own stunts, adamant to prove that she could rival Akshay Kumar, who had hosted the previous 2 seasons. The opening ratings of the show topped those of the 2 previous seasons. The show was praised by critics, and earned her the Indian Telly Award for Most Impactful Debut on Television. In February 2016, Chopra presented the award for Best Film Editing at the 88th Academy Awards. Chopra has participated in a number of world tours and concerts. She took part in a world concert tour, Temptations 2004, and performed with other Bollywood actors in 19 stage shows. In 2011, she participated in a concert in Durban, South Africa celebrating 150 years of India-South Africa friendship. In 2012, she performed at Chidambaram Stadium, Chennai in the opening ceremony of the 5th season of cricket's Indian Premier League with Amitabh Bachchan, Salman Khan, Kareena Kapoor, and Katy Perry. The same year, she performed at Dubai Festival City's Alan Bollywood concert with other Bollywood stars such as Salman Khan and Sophie Chaudhry. In 2021, Chopra along with her husband Nick Jonas, announced the nominees for the 93rd Academy Awards. Writing. Chopra began writing an opinion column for the Hindustan Times in 2009. She wrote a total of 50 columns for the newspaper. She said after her first year of writing, "I'm a private person and never thought that I could express my feelings. But strangely enough, whenever I sat down to write this column, my innermost thoughts came to the fore. In March 2009, she met several readers who had submitted feedback on her weekly column. She continued to write sporadically for newspapers. In August 2012 she wrote a column published in the Times of India titled "No Woman in Mumbai Feels Safe Any Longer," discussing the murder of 25-year-old Pallavi Prakayastha, whom she met while working on Dawn. In the article, Chopra expressed her views about the safety of women in cities. In a July 2014 article published in The Guardian, Chopra criticized female genital mutilation and child marriage. Later that year, Chopra wrote an op-ed for the New York Times titled "What Jane Austen Knew About the Importance of Education for Girls." She praised and quoted Nobel Peace Prize winners Malala Yousafzai and Kailash Satyarthi, and described how her desire to help others was triggered when, at 9, she joined her parents while they volunteered their spare time to offer modern healthcare to the rural poor. In late 2014, Chopra began writing a monthly column, Prate Priyanka, for Elle. In an article published in January 2015, she expressed her views on diversity and being a global citizen. Released by Penguin Random House, Chopra published her first memoir titled Unfinished on February 9, 2021. In a Reve review, Associated Press's Molly Spray-Regan termed the book deeply open and honest account and wrote Chopra Jonas' writing is open, engaging, and full of energy. She writes, "It seems to connect. The experience feels intimate, like Chopra Jonas is exchanging stories with a friend over coffee. Her stories are exceedingly personal, and despite being an international movie star, many of them even feel relatable." Unfinished reached the New York Times bestseller list in the United States. Personal life. Chopra has maintained a strong relationship with her family, including her younger brother, Siddharth, and lives in an apartment on the same floor as her family. She was especially close to her father, who died in June 2013. In 2012, she got a tattoo reading "Daddy's Lil' Girl" in his handwriting. Having not come from a film background, she describes herself as a self-made woman. Her mother, a well-established gynecologist in Bareilly, gave up her practice to support Chopra as she embarked upon a film career. A practicing Hindu, Chopra performs a puja every morning at a small shrine consisting of various murtis of Hindu deities in her home, which she even travels with. Although she is known for her media-friendly attitude, Chopra is publicly reticent about her personal life. Chopra started dating American singer and actor, Nick Jonas in May 2018. Jonas proposed to her on July 19, 2018, a day after her birthday in Crete, Greece. Chopra and Jonas became engaged in August 2018 in a Punjabi Roka ceremony in Mumbai. In December 2018, the couple married at Umaid Bhawan Palace, Jodhpur in traditional Hindu and Christian ceremonies. Following the marriage, Chopra legally changed her full name to Priyanka Chopra Jonas. In January 2022, the couple had their first child, a girl, via surrogacy. Public image. Chopra is known in the Indian media and film industry for her professionalism and is popularly referred to by the media and the film industry as PC or PC. She is also referred to as Piggy Chops, a nickname given her by CO stars on the set of Bluff Master. In 2005, she has had a Twitter account since January 2009, and is the 10th most followed Indian on the platform. In 2012, she was declared the most influential Indian on social media in a survey conducted by Pinstorm, and in 2015, Chopra appeared in HuffPost's 100 Most Influential Women on Twitter list, in which she was ranked first among Indians. She is the most followed Asian woman as well as one of the most followed people on Instagram. Chopra is also the most followed and liked Indian actor on Facebook. Remarking upon her role choices, CNN-IBN described Chopra as one of the most powerful actresses in the current lot and someone who doesn't shy away from experimenting with roles within the realms of popular cinema. Analyzing Chopra's career, Bollywood Hungama noted, despite a career that has seen a constant flip-flop, the performer in her has seen a constant growth with every passing year. The Times of India called her a game changer for changing the age-old demarcation between a hero and heroine. In 2012, film critic Subhash Kajal labelled her the best actress in the post-Sri Devi generation and listed her character in Barfi as being one of the finest inwardly ravaged characters in Bollywood. Chopra has often featured on Rediff.com's annual listing of Bollywood's best actresses, ranking first in 2009, and was featured in their list of top 10 actresses of 2000-2010. Chopra is one of the most high-profile and popular celebrities in India and is described as a sex symbol and a style icon. Her figure, eyes, lips, and exotic looks have been cited by the media as her distinctive physical features. Designers Falguni and Shane Peacock wrote, "She is comfortable in her own skin and looks ravishing in whatever she wears, be it a bikini, short or long dress or even a sari." She was named India's Best Dressed Woman of the Year by People India in 2011. The actress ranks high on various listings of the most attractive, beautiful, and sexiest women in the world. The UK magazine Eastern Eye ranked her first on their list of World's Sexiest Asian Women, a record 5 times. Chopra also topped the Maxim India's Hot 100 list on 4 occasions. In 2015, Buddy TV listed her as the sexiest woman on American television. The following year, she was ranked 4th on Ask Men's Top 99 Women, after having featured on the list in 2012. In 2017, BuzzNet named her world's 2nd most beautiful women, after Beyoncé. The same year, Chopra was named one of People magazine's most beautiful women in the world. She was again featured in the list in 2019. Chopra was featured on Verve's list of most powerful Indian women in 2009, 2010, 2013, 2015, and 2016. Chopra was featured in the Indian Express's listing of the most powerful Indians in 2016 and 2017. India Today featured her among India's 50 most powerful people in 2017 and 2018, ranking highest among the actresses. After her transition from Bollywood to Hollywood, Chopra began appearing in such lists in United States as well, with People featuring her as one of the most intriguing people of the year. The following year, Time magazine named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Forbes listed her among the world's 100 most powerful women in 2017 and 2018. Chopra was twice named one of the 500 most influential business leaders by Variety. The market research firm YouGov named her the world's 12th and 14th most admired woman in 2018 and 2019, respectively. USA Today featured her in their 2019 listing of 50 most powerful women in entertainment. Chopra is also one of the highest paid Indian celebrities. She has featured in the Indian edition of Celebrity 100 every year since its inception in 2012, ranking under top 15 each year with the exception of 2018. Chopra was ranked as the highest-earning Indian female celebrity in 2016 and 2017 with respective earnings of $760 million and $680 million, cracking top 10 in both years and peaking at the 7th position, the only woman to make top 10 in 2017. The global edition of Forbes named her the world's 8th highest-paid TV actress both years. Chopra is a prominent celebrity endorser for brands and products. She was ranked second in the list of brand ambassadors of 2008 in a survey conducted by TAM AdX. The following year, she topped their list, becoming the first woman in India to do so. Chopra has represented many brands, including Tag Heuer, Pepsi, Nikon, Nokia, Garni, and Nestle. She was the first female representative of Hero Honda. In 2016, Chopra became the first Indian woman to represent Pantene as its global brand ambassador. In 2017, Forbes reported that Chopra earned at least $1 million per endorsement deal. In 2020, Chopra was one among several Bollywood actors who were criticized on social media for posting Instagram messages showing solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement, despite their previous work advertising skin lightening products which perpetuate colorism. In the past, Chopra has expressed regret for promoting such products. Chopra and 3 other Bollywood actors had their likenesses made into a series of miniature dolls for US toy manufacturer Hasbro and the UK-based Bollywood Legends Corporation. In 2009, Chopra became the first Indian actress to cast a foot impression at the Salvatore Ferragamo Museum in Florence, Italy, and she received custom-designed shoes from the Ferragamo house. Madame Tussauds Museum installed 4 wax sculptures of the actress in 2019 at 4 locations, including New York, London, Sydney, and a traveling exhibit between several Asian cities, making her the first Indian actor to have wax statues in 4 Madame Tussauds museums. In 2013, she became the first Indian model to represent Guess, whose CEO Paul Marciano called her the young Sophia Loren. The actress became the first prominent Indian actress to be featured in a school textbook. Her life is described in a chapter of Roving Families, Shifting Homes, a book taught at Springdale's School. The book also includes pictures of her family and the moment she was crowned Miss World in 2000. 3 unauthorized biographies of the actress has been published: Indu Prabhu's Priyanka Chopra, Road to Destiny, Asim Kabra's Priyanka Chopra, The Incredible Story of a Global Bollywood Star, and Bharathi S. Pradhan's Priyanka Chopra, The Dark Horse. Accolades. Chopra has won a National Film Award for Best Actress for Fashion and 5 Filmfare Awards, Best Female Debut for Andaz, Best Performance in a Negative Role for Aitras, Best Actress for Fashion, Critics Award for Best Actress for Seven Kun Maaf, and Best Supporting Actress for Bajirao Mastani. She has also won 2 People's Choice Awards, Favorite Actress in a New TV Series, and Favorite Dramatic TV Actress for Quantico. She is the first South Asian actress to win a People's Choice Award. In 2016, she was awarded the Padma Shri, the 4th highest civilian award, by the Government of India for her contribution to arts. Books. Chopra, Priyanka. Unfinished. New York, Penguin Random House. ISBN 978-1-984819-21-5.